Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to our weekly series where our students showcase their prowess, having their papers published in international journals. Let's see the journey that our students have from the student phase to the researcher phase, then eventually becoming a real world practitioner, becoming a success in the chosen field. Today, we have with us Nahin Sheikh, who has completed MSc Mathematics and has been previously working as a mathematics training and teaching assistant. So she is here to introduce us with a paper which she has published titled Enhancing Laboratory Safety with AI, TP detection and non-compliance activity monitoring using object detection and pose estimation. Welcome, Naheem, and it's wonderful to have you here.
Yes, thank you, Vibin.
So please take us through this project scope as well as the architecture, the kind of models that you have been using, as well as the user interface that you have built.
Yes, sure. The project title was Optimizing Workplace Safety and Compliance, and it focused on pharmaceutical manufacturing laboratory. In this environment, wearing PPE like lab coat, gloves, and mask is mandatory. And it is equally important to avoid certain risky postures like bending near hazardous material to avoid any type of injury or incident. So earlier, this kind of compliance was monitored manually by any safety officer or employee who had to constantly monitor and review CCTV footage. And this process was inconsistent, delayed, and very labor intensive. And it was creating bottleneck in maintaining the safe environment. So the objective of project was to maximize workplace safety and also ensure better compliance by using AI, which will automatically detect this PP and also unsafe behavior in real time. So for that, we have some constraint also, which is the solution needed to be cost effective and work under real world camera condition. And we have defined the success criteria from business perspective. It was to reduce safety incident and improve compliance by at least 40% within first year. Then from ML perspective to achieve MAP, that is mean absolute precision error of less than 10%. And from economic angle, it was to help reduce manual monitoring costs by at least 10%. This was about the business. Now, for the architecture part. So, for the model development, I followed the CRISP MLQ methodology, which stand for Cross Industry Standard Process for Machine Learning and Quality Assurance. In that, step one is business and data understanding, where we have to understand what type of business it is, what type of data is needed to solve this problem. And also in that, I have defined what count as a compliance and non-compliance. For example, in non-compliance activity, it will include no mask, no hair cover, no lab coat, then unsafe postures like bending near hazardous material. And this helps to frame a logic for the model. After that, next step is data collection. For data collection, I have collected videos from YouTube of pharmaceutical manufacturing lab, which contain both compliance as well as non-compliance activity. And from these videos, I have extracted frame using OpenCV. And also to make sure that the frames don't get repeated, I have extracted one frame per second. After data collection, next page is data preparation. For the as it is an object detection part, so annotation is important. And for that, I have used RoboFlow. In that, I have labeled bounding boxes and created 12 classes. These 12 classes include both positive classes as well as negative classes. In that, positive classes include lab coat, mask, hair cover, and negative classes include no label, no lab coat, no mask, no hair cover. Because both the things are important because it will help model to understand both type of scenarios, positive also and negative also. And after that, I have applied some pre-processing steps like auto orientation. Then all the images are resized to 640 by 640, which is ideal for YOLO model. After that, the data size was very small. So I have applied augmentation steps in RoboFlow, which include horizontal flip, random crop, and CCTV footage may contain some blur or noise. So for that, I have also added blur and noise to simulate the real world condition. And finally, the data is split into training data, validation data, and test data. in the ratio of 80%, 11%, and 9%. So the here the data pre-processing is completed. For next come the model building part. So for model building, I have created two models. First one for object detection and second one for pose estimation. For the object detection, to detect the PP like lab coat, mask, hair cover, I use a YOLO V11 nano version, which is lightweight, fast for object detection model. Then for the evaluation, I have used mean average precision error. And after hyperparameter tuning, uh, uh, I achieve a strong performance of 92% accuracy, which made our success goal. Now the next part is pose estimation model. For detecting non-compliance posture, I use YOLO V8 pose, which extracts 70 key points from a human body, which include elbow, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle, etc. Once I had these key points, I have applied rule-based logic. For example, if the angle between hip, knee, and ankle is less than 100 degree, then a person is likely bending. And this logic helped to build a model which will detect the unsafe activities. After that, both the models are combined. And finally, I deployed the project using Streamlit because Streamlit is an open source Python framework which helped to build a simple interactive web app for machine learning project. And this deployment system runs at 25 frames per second, which fulfill real monitoring criteria and can store timestamp violation for report. And this is the output which can be seen on a screen. It will show which type of uh, object is detected. If a person is not wearing lab coat, then it will show that a lab coat is not detected in that.
Wonderful, Nahin, wonderful. It has been a very detailed explanation from your side about all the nitty-gritties of it regarding the project, and a very wonderful explanation. And I also saw that you have been using two different models for two different tasks altogether. For
Yes.
object detection, you have gone with YOLO V8 for pose estimation. You've got with YOLO V11, I believe. And this is a very challenging task also, project two. So that means you might have had self doubts. So what is the point which has actually clicked for you while trying to do the project?
Yeah, in this project there were many several challenges, but out of that, first one is challenges in data collection.
Mhm.
Since this project was focused on pharmaceutical lab, so it was very difficult to find video footage where employees perform non-compliance activity. So,
Mhm.
like not wearing PP or bending in unsafe ways, it was difficult. So
Mhm.
for that, it lead to imbalanced data set. So most of the frames were detecting compliance behavior only. And to solve this, I added separate images and short clips that show non-compliance activity. And this helped to balance the data set and improve model learning. And the second challenge was selection of the model. There are different models beside YOLO, like MediaPipe. But MediaPipe faces some issue with multiple person detection, which is very common in the lab. So we needed a model which will detect multiple person. And YOLO handled this condition perfectly. So
Mhm.
I choose to go with YOLO. And in YOLO also there are different versions like YOLO V8, V10, V11. But after testing with different versions of YOLO, I gave it YOLO V11 gave the best result. So I finalized YOLO V11 for the object detection as a final model. And also in YOLO there are nano version, small version, and
Mhm.
medium version. So I choose to go with YOLO nano version because it is lightweight, fast, and it is suitable for real-time application like CCTV monitoring.
Mhm.
So these were the two main challenges in the project.
Okay, so once you overcame the challenge, you also had to believe that this was a doable project, right?
Yes.
And since you were with us as a student, as also you have crossed this journey from student to researcher now, and eventually you would also be working as a real world practitioner, getting into a job as a data scientist or AI engineer. What has been your experience up till now? Any tips or suggestions from your side to our students who have been training or enrolled with us at 360 Digit MG?
Yeah, tips and suggestion for the future data science learner. It will be start learning as early as you can because whether it's from a 360 digit MG or any other, just begin because it is an important step. Now, speaking about 360 digit MG, So it provides a structured path to learn data science from Python, EDA, SQL, and Power BI to machine learning, deep learning algorithms. And from that, I have learned a lot. And also the recorded video lectures and masterclass really helped me because I can revisit those topics anytime whenever I have doubt. And the mentors were also supportive, which helped me to clear my concepts. And after the course, I got a chance to work on a live project, and that made a big difference because just learning theory it's not important. You need to know how to apply it in a real world problem, and a live project help you to do exactly that. So, to anyone who has joined or planning to start this journey, my suggestion would be don't treat your project like just another assignment because it is something which you will show in your interview. So, try different approaches to solve the business problem. From that, you will learn more, and trying is good because even if you fail, you will learn something. And also, for the topics like machine learning and deep learning, this topic take time to understand. So be patient while learning these topics and learn them thoroughly because and also revise regularly and stay consistent. And finally, practice coding daily. Even 30 minutes, it will add up to you. And just keep learning.
Thank you, Nahin. A very detailed suggestion too, from the point of starting early as well as ensuring that the real world project that we are giving you, you take it as a project where you are putting all the effort. Thank you so much, Nahin. It was very wonderful talk or have this discussion with you. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Nahin.
Yeah, thank you, Vipin.
So, friends, you heard it from Nahin. She said, as in a discussion, we have to start early as possible. We also have to ensure that the projects are taken seriously, and these projects are going to be the base on which you would be learning a lot of things. And we at 360 Digit MG are offering you wonderful opportunities when it comes to hands-on mentorship, where there are dedicated mentors for each and every project, and you're having this wonderful project opportunity where you're working on real world projects. You are put to the process where you have to attend stand up calls, and the icing on the cake over here is you also get this wonderful opportunity where you get your papers published. And see, and we'll also help you with the research guidance that you require. And, and along with all of this, once you are here enroll as 360 Digit MG, you clear the vivas and everything, mock interviews. You also have this wonderful opportunity to help to get the placement supports as well as we help you out with the research paper publication too. Right. So all these are wonderful reasons to join 360 Digit MG. Imagine you have an opportunity where you're sending out your resume and you have this in your resume. Okay, whose resume is going to get selected? Who will be called out for an interview? It's of course you. So don't wait long, as Naeem said. Join as soon as possible. Data science, artificial intelligence is a very growing field right now and a very beautiful field too. Okay, let's go to the tools that we offer at 360 Digit FG. And these tools are all available for everyone to access, not only people who have enrolled at 360, but anyone who is viewing us through this YouTube channel can access these tools. Mind map, ML architecture assistant, resume optimization, where you put your resume and the job description, compare the match, and you can also get it reviewed there itself. Animated learning, so mind map and analytic learning are something which our students really find very useful for reference, for a quick reference, or for a better understanding of concepts. Now, we have this 3-day workshop going on, which would start on the 16th and it will end on 18th of June. The workshop timings are from 9:50 a.m. IST. So it's for data science and data analytics participants. Even AI people can also join in. And alongside that, we also have this wonderful offer going on up till June 27th, 50% off for all your data science certification flagship program. Now, you can contact us at 1-800-212-654-321. Send out a mail at inquiry at 360 Digit MG. We also have a presence at LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, as well as Instagram. And you can always visit our offices at Hyderabad, Bengaluru, and Chennai. Thank you, friends.